Happy Saturday. It is May 8th, and you probably don't recognize my voice. I'm the project manager. After viewing the last video that was posted, what did you name it? Crazy Like a Loom?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was not impressed by the editing, and I gave some constructive criticism, and he told me I had to do the video today. So, project manager, AKA wife, today we are going to move the wing over to the sawhorses and bring the skin from that table over there over to the workbench, clean it up of any scratches that are on there, use the edge forming tool to form the edge, move the skin back over the table, bring the wing back over to this table, workbench, and put the skin on and get started on that. Okay, so we got the skin all cleaned up and did the, what do you call that? The edge forming tool on there.
Not so easy, is it?
And just like the, oh, it won't focus. Just like the right wing. Why won't it focus? Laughing at me. It's my first time, man. It's like, what is it? What's it called? Okay, we have the bottom skin on the workbench now, and it has nut plate supports kind of tooled in there, and you have to remove those and clean up that hole, and then we'll get working on cleaning the skin. I guess it should also be said you don't throw these away, you keep them.
Up a little bit.
We still have to clean this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Duh.
We are done cleaning and prepping the bottom skin. We're going to move that back over onto the table over there, move the wing back to the workbench, and then put the top skin on the wing.
I just want to point out something, and I think I talked about this on the other wing when we did this. When you look for scratches in the skin, you just want to make sure that it's not deep enough to where you can feel it, like where your fingernail catches on it, like it doesn't catch on here. There's some scratches in here from when they did this, probably from when they moved it around getting it ready to ship. Also put a couple scratches in it when we did the edge form, but I say the key thing to remember is just use some 800 grit on it, and you don't have to sand it down to where you can't see the scratch. You just need to sand it down to where you can't feel it anymore. So a lot of these areas where we've had to do a little bit, just a really little bit of sanding, it's just enough to knock that edge off and smooth that scratch out. You'll still probably be able to see it in there, but you can't feel it.
Before we put the skin on the wing, we have to trim the stringers. So the way we're doing it is we have the skin laid out, and we're putting the stringers on and measuring this end, which is the wing tip. We're measuring where we're going to be cutting so that the holes line up. If you cut the wrong end and you just lay the stringer on the wing and judge by how it looks on the wing, you'll be cutting the wrong end, which is something we did when we put the bottom skin on the left wing. We cut this side of the stringer and then went to put it on, and it came short on the wingtip end. So that's what we're doing now, measuring and marking which one is the center, the forward, and the rear.
Talked about this on the other wing, and one thing you got to be sure to do on these fuel tank supports, they orient in one direction only. They look like they're the same on each end, but they are not. So this is backwards, and the end holes, the end rivet holes on these fuel tank supports will line up with each other, but then the rivet holes along here are all a little bit off. So you take and you flip this fuel tank support around, and I'm just illustrating this. This will be upside down inside there, obviously, but line that up, and now you can see that the rivet holes all line up along here. So we'll note on this support, so I just write root with an arrow, and this was the number 1 support towards the front. I've already done the other 3. One thing you need to be sure to do is when you're putting the skin on, clecoing, getting this ready to go for riveting, make sure that it's square. And the way we found that our wing structure was not completely, perfectly square, it's level. So from here all the way across, it's level. There's no twist in it, but it wasn't 100% square. This edge of this skin was hanging out just maybe a 32nd of an inch, maybe a 16th of an inch. And then when we came across to the back, this skin, or this spar was sticking way out, like almost maybe a 1/4 inch past the edge of the skin. So we unclamped the rear side, the rear spar, and then just gave it a tweak over, got this squared up. We got it, the skin squared up there, and it's got a uniform fit all the way across the front. And we checked against the rivet holes here, and they're all squared up there.
We have 400 clecos, so we've clecoed for the most part where the tanks, fuel tank supports are, and the front. We did not cleco everything on the back because we need to save some clecos for what we're doing next, which is transfer drilling. And I will let my trusty assistant talk about the rest.
So this time around on this wing, this is going to be different from how we did the other wing. I did get a number, well, we're going to transfer drill this number 40 through the spar. Then we're going to countersink. We're going to countersink the spar number 40. I got a dimple, 120 degree number 40 pilot dimple that we'll use to dimple this. Then we'll final size. So this will be dimpled and countersunk and fit. And then when that's all done, we will final size it to a 30 and then rivet. Well, it'll be ready to rivet.
But we're going to dimple first and then countersink, right? Because you have to make sure your dimple fits into your countersink.
Yeah, we'll dimple first, then countersink. We'll do it in that order. Yep.
We're done for the day. We got the what is it called? Match drilling. Match drilling.
Transfer drill.
Good grief. We got the transfer drilling to 40, the dimpling to 40, the countersink to 40. We have not been able to check all the countersink to be completely happy with it yet because we run out of time and we want to go home for the day. But we had a very productive day, got a lot done, everything we wanted to, I think. And I don't think I mentioned at the beginning of this today the reason I am doing the video today rather than what is he called? I'm the
Your assistant?
well, yeah, my assistant today, but the main builder is normally the one who does the videos. But the last video that he posted, he named it Crazy as a Loom. And when I saw the video he posted, I was less than pleased by the editing that he did. He's concerned about his ums and his ahs, and that is who he is, and I enjoy that, and I know a lot of other people do as well. So I told him he can't edit that out anymore, and he said, fine, then you do the video. So this is the first and probably the last time I'll be doing the video, and that's all I have to say on that. So I don't know if he wants to say anything more tonight.
Sorry, I was outside looking at an airplane.
So I guess that's it for now. Is that how you end them all?
That's it for now.
That's it for now. Thanks for watching.
Don't forget about the
Don't forget about what?
likes.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for the likes and thumbs up and comments. We love the comments and questions. And that's it for now.